I collect decks of cards. Over my time of collecting cards, I have gotten together my top 5 favorite card decks, the ones that I bring everywhere, the ones that I play all the time, and honestly, the ones that are just straight up the coolest ones that I own. And they're in this box right here. My top 5 elites. They're in this limited edition Wicked Dunkin' Donuts box. Let's get started, shall we? This is my 5th deck, my deck from Las Vegas. Now, at first glance, it doesn't seem that interesting until you realize that all of the backs of the cards are completely silver. My only caveats with them is they're not exactly super themed. I mean, obviously, other than the silver thing, there's not really much of a theme going on to it. It is pretty, but because they're slippery, they are very, very difficult to play with. So I like having them, they're just not very practical. Next up, we have the Friends deck. Now, I've always been a really big fan of Friends, but what I love about this deck is every card features either an episode, something significant about the show, or a cute little picture. My one caveat is because all of the cards are very different colors with all of the suits, it can be a little bit distracting when you're trying to play games, so the playability isn't super great. Other than that, they're really cool. A little preface. These next 3 card decks have all been my favorites at one point. There's nothing wrong about any of them. The only reason some of them might not be the favorite anymore is because something else came along that may have bumped it out of its spot. Approaching the top 3, we have my American Presidents deck. Every single one of our presidents leading up to 2017, because that's when I bought the deck, is featured in this card deck, and it includes a picture, their name, when they were president, how long they were president, their party, and their signature. And wherever there wasn't enough presidents to complete, we have cards like the presidential seal. This one holds a lot of sentimental value to me because this was the first card deck that I decided I wanted to start collecting cards. And I always played with it a lot. It's, if you can tell, it's very old. I've had it for a long time. And I love it very much. And I get to teach my friends a little history lesson, which they hate, which makes me very happy. Second place, we have my Disney Villains deck. Not gonna lie, this one was an impulse buy. What I love about this deck is every card is freaking purple and green. Oh yeah, and they're Disney villains. If you can't tell based on how much this is used, even though this deck is only like 2 years old, I have gotten a lot of use out of it, for sure. And the only way that is not my favorite anymore is because of this next one that I had received for Christmas the past year. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Stranger Things is by far my most expensive deck. That kind of bumps it a little high up too. But I am also a super big fan of Stranger Things. And all of the kings, queens, and all that all have characters from the show. The Jokers are even Vecna and the Demogorgon. Even the box is absolutely magnificent. Look at these details. So yeah, those were my top 5 card decks. Tell me which ones were your favorite in the comments below.